an undisclosed skilled nursing facility right now, man. This is food co. Sorry, my location picked me up. I probably shouldn't put that information out. Don't dox me, y'all. There's only like 8 people that listen to this anyway. It's not gonna get crazy. Don't worry. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You got to be able to produce the whole thing. Welcome everyone back to the Ninth Circle for season 2. This year, I mean, let me tell you something. Since I went offline and disappeared from the world,
The
my
president of the
life
United States. Don't ever talk to the president that way.
the complete opposite direction that we all wanted to see it go. We all wanted to see me like really get it together, start doing something worthwhile. And I'm telling you right now, not a far in the way worth the time that I spent with you fucking. I'm telling you, it ain't worth a goddamn thing. I broke my body physically. My immune system is completely gone. It's completely gone. I have no more antibodies fighting. No, they're not completely depleted. It's completely depleted. I ran it through the ringer, dude. I did. I went on a run of just bad luck, just string after string after string of like bad events. Here's the crazy part, dude. I tallied up all of the alcohol I drank just last year. And you would think, you'd be like, oh no. But check it out. It was not a no-no moment. I said, I bought 30 beers. Because I bought a 12-pack and an 18-pack. I had beers with this chick that I've met. And I had a bottle of whiskey. The small one, like 750 milliliters. Small one. A little bit of beer to take the edge off. I smoked. I mean, hardly. There's 8 fucking 2x4 worth of cartons of cigarettes. Like, dude, you could have built some shit out of just the cardboard, the recycled cardboard that I produced. It was a lot. It was a lot. That one I did. I mean, I went ape shit. But here's what's crazy. After I got off air, this is like weeks after, I ended up in the hospital. My feet and my arms don't work anymore. I get neuropathy. Straight neuropathy. And I'm like recovering in the hospital. I'm starting to be able to move and cut my food again and write my name. And I'm like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And I did. I made it. I got help. I went to another rehab facility, and I got some help. I got out. I was in a fucking halfway house, and I made it out of that. I found a great community action program that helped me get a place, and everything was looking up. Then, I don't even know, I got arrested. I got hit with divorce paperwork again. I got my car impounded. God fucking threw me up in the air over his head and just fucking dropped me on his knee like fucking Undertaker in 1988. Spun me around like a fucking pizza. Right in the fucking spine. I fell coming out of the shower. Blew a cyst that I had in my nose. Okay? No bullshit. And it got infected. It was a hard area to keep clean historically, but I blew a acid. Thing just went off like a fucking cherry bomb. Simultaneous to that, and also herniated a disc and bulged 2 discs in my back. God put me on his fucking shoulder and said, I'm going to show you what sweet chin music is. And he fucking bam hit me as gospel music played. I woke up in a hospital. And they're like, we just gave you fentanyl. How's that feel? And I was like, get me the fuck out of here. And I freaked the fuck out. And so then, weeks later, I know a month later, almost to the day, I'm sitting on the couch, dude, and I'm smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, I need Sonic, dude. I need Sonic. And I fucking ordered Sonic, and I go downstairs to get my Sonic, and I get the food, and then I fucking waddle my ass back up the stairs, and I slip. Boom! Roll. Tuck my shoulder because I didn't want to fucking drop my sour green apple freezy that I got. I like tucked, and then my whole body weight just hit the corner of the step. Right in the shoulder blade. Or my fucking, sorry, I know the sound effects is a lot, okay? This is what happened. This is how it played out in my head. And it fucking, boom, hit the ground. Like, slid down that bitch and rolled. Hit every step on the way down. And I fucking get to another hospital because everybody was real concerned, and they were like, what's going on with Dominic? Well, Dominic's dying in his apartment. He's still septic, okay? Now I'm in septic shock in the hospital. I don't know what the fuck's going on at all. I can't move my body. I'm strapped to a bed. All right, they come in and they're like, all right, going to give you some pain medication. I know you're in pain. We're going to get you some testing. Blah, 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 blah. They do all that. Lay me on the table. They say, all this shit's wrong with you. And then they're like, but we can't do anything about it here in the hospital. So they're like, so you need to go somewhere else. Where are you going? And I end up in an undisclosed location to do acute rehab. And they start working with my body. And I'm standing in the fucking walker and I'm taking steps. Like I'm fucking surviving from a fucking terrible tragedy. And they're like, oh, there he is. There's the veteran. He's fighting through it. And they come to me and they're like, look, you aren't getting stronger. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And they're like, I know that's scary, but don't worry. Alright, we got it figured out. You need to get more imaging. I'm like, you don't have it figured out. They're like, no, but somebody can figure it out. It just won't be us. And they're like, does a skilled nursing facility sound good? I said, I'm not from here. And they said, too fucking bad. That's not exactly what happened, I'm joking. But kinda, a little bit. There's a little bit of the reality. But, and then I get here, and we don't have any pain medication. 2 days. 2 days I'm fucking shriveled up into a ball in bed, trying not to piss myself. And I'm crying, and there's snot bubbles coming out of my nose. I'm yelling at the nurses. I'm like, dude, God, I hear you, brother, but I need you to call the fucking doctor now. That's the best I can do is in Norco. Yes, give it to me. So, you know, it's like I didn't drink a bunch of alcohol this year. At all. A lot of lights. But they did put me on pharmaceutical grade heroin. Also, as a result of me not drinking alcohol. This is how I'm putting it together. This is how I view to look at the situation and do deep, real shadow work, as they call it, in this therapy community. This is my shadow work. I'm going to smoke 25 cigarettes tonight, and I'm going to pour out to you what's gone wrong, alright? Who sold us this shit? And we're going to go over and analyze packages that we all received. I'm sitting here
I'm not walking at all. I'm in the chair. That's it.
Exactly. But here's the thing. I'm 33 years old. I'm not 79. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they look at me. They're like, what happened to you? I'm like, I fell. They're like, weren't you in the Navy? I was like, yeah. They must not make them like they're backing down. I'm like, no, they all died there. All the brave ones? Yeah. All dead. I swear to God, dude, I had this old lady roll up to me. She's like, excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for some cigarettes? These motherfuckers took my pack and they won't give it back. No, so hey, listen. Absolutely. When I got here, when I arrived, somebody, old man, gave me 4 cigarettes. If I kept one for myself and I gave 3 to her, that's what I have, I will share it. If I can, I will. And then she proceeded to pull a gangster move and was like, kept asking. She's like, "You weren't in Vietnam." And I was like, "No, I wasn't." She's like, were you fighting those motherfuckers in the palace? I was like, "No, asshole, I was not." Them boys in pajamas were giving us a run for a little bit. I said, "You know what? I told they were." That was the same thing with Charlie, though. I said that he exclusively wore black ones. They're out there wearing fucking white pajamas, so I get it. We're kind of the same enemy. But, you know, God bless you. She's like, I just don't get it. You're 33 years old. You weren't in Vietnam. Why are you in a wheelchair? I said, because I'm a pussy. You know, I got weak motherfucking genes. I don't know what to tell you. That's not anything. It's not a comment to my father nor my mother. But Ethel called me out. She's like, they didn't even have a choice. They just graduated high school, and next thing you know, they're dead in a Vietnamese jungle. I was like, I hear you. In the back of my mind, you know what I wanted to say? Did you know that the Gulf of Tonkin is it's widely accepted that they don't know what the fuck happened? We didn't even have to remotely be there, potentially, you know? So, but I didn't. I kept it to myself. I was just like, thank you guys, this generation, for your contributions to war, you know? So, honest to God, God bless the Vietnam veterans. All my grandfather, they all fucking served, or they were in Cold War, or fucking Korea, all of them. I swear to God. But, you know, I volunteered for it, so I don't know what you want to, you know, do I feel it's dumb some days? Absolutely. Do I feel well taken care of? 1,000%. Okay? Just let me tell you something, Ethel. I may not have gotten my knees blown off by no men in pajamas or got rocks thrown at me or whatever. But, you know, I made it through at a different time. I think we are all getting through it at a different time. I know it's hard to understand right now, okay? When you look at the numbers and the fallout from that war, the numbers that jump out to me are 3,000 dead in 9/11, 8,000 dead in the combat of the subsequent wars, and several tens of thousands, somewhere around 50,000 deaths as a result of suicide. So I know it's confusing, but our boys became coming back fucked up, man. And the good ones stuck around. God bless them. And the wrong ones got taken from us too soon. Angels, man. Oh, Daniels. That's all. I sit here today, right? Obviously, you guys, if you're listening to the show, you know the story, you know Daniel's story. You know, it's always guys like Daniel that end up gone. Or Kenny, he's a good friend of mine. You know, he's a buddy of mine that I lost shortly after Daniel's death. Just due to a freak accident. There's so many that we lose that it's a struggle to rationalize what's going on. It's like waking up in a hospital and you can't move your feet. I swear to God. That's what happened to me. I got my shit rocked. Boom! He hit me right with a fucking right hook. Ducked on me, dipped on me because I threw at him first and he, boom! Hit me in the fucking sternum, knocked the wind out of me. I was stunned. I got fucked up. And it's crazy because it's such a common story amongst human beings, not just men, not just women, not just veterans, but human fucking beings. We're all going through some shit right now. It's very scary for a lot of us. But you know what? I'm gonna say that we're gonna get through this shit. I know for people who I don't know if you guys are political or not, but I like to get a little political every now and again. We just saw a dude get snatched out his crib with his chick and his son in his hands, bro. Just, now you come with us, buddy. Don't worry about sitting down. You don't gotta pack either. Just get in. No, we do one of the. I could zip tie you. I don't care. Do you have a gun? Because I do. And there's like 5 or 6 of them. And they're like big ass dudes. It's like, yeah, you just put the fucking zip ties on. Now you're now you're on a bird to the middle of the ocean. That ain't it. That ain't a good look. That is a bad day. That's a fucked up day for terrorists, bro. And they're like, man, they were really good at that. It's like, yeah, keep dancing on fucking TikTok, dumbass. They will take everything, dude. Bitches, everything. Make it 51. I don't give a fuck. Now listen, I was just recently trying to figure out how I felt about it because everybody was sitting there like, it's piracy. It's illegal. I'm like, look, man. China, our adversaries, their aircraft carriers, one that they fly planes off of, they get to the middle of the ocean on diesel. And wouldn't you know it, Venezuela seems to be the guy who has the diesel. I don't know. Then I learned that. I said, you don't say. Ain't that a shame? Damn shame. Ours went off of rocks. They get really fucking hot like the sun. It's like a fuck ton of power. And they can use them to power islands sometimes, and they can use them for all sorts to fly planes and go and take your leader from you. Unload a bunch of sailors, go and fucking have a good time with their women. Put beer at your bars, your uncle's bars, right? You like to spend money. Oh, there's a point in time where I know everybody was like, they did this over drugs. Sorry, lighting a cigarette. Check this out. Donald Trump comes out here with absolute truth. He says, no, it was absolute truth. It was absolute truth. It was not an unchecked display of power because he said, no, I'm going to tell you why. I swear to God, that's what I heard. Could you imagine if Dick Cheney and George Bush sat up on a podium and like, my fellow Americans, those planes, that building, filled to the brim with asbestos. Now, I know you may be concerned with mesothelioma. People of New York, It's fine. Got you good, huh, Rummy? But check this out. Saddam Hussein said he found something, and I think we want to go take a look. Could you imagine if George Bush went and did that? But you know what? Absolute truth. We received the absolute truth from this man. He said, yes, cocaine. Yes, narco trafficking. Yes, human trafficking. Yes, we want to protect the people of Venezuela. But most of all, we want to protect American oil investment. That was what I heard in that speech. I was watching the whole time. I've been in a hospital bed. I've been following. I've been going back and forth between Fox News and CNN trying to figure out, I'm like, how do I feel about this? I don't know. Need to really chew on it. Bam! Absolute truth. And I was like, you know what? Would you rather a motherfucker who wields absolute power or absolute truth? Because if he's going to sit there and wield absolute truth, I'll fuck with him. Make it 51. Have you seen women? Make it 51. I don't want fucking them to stamp my passport, dog. I want fucking cruise liner from Mississippi straight to that motherfucker. Make it 51. I don't know what kind of booze they got down there, but I bet you it's fire. Like coconut and shit. I don't give a fuck. Give it all to me. I get everything. We'll rebuild. Not to mention, I thought about this too. There haven't been enough studies into the medicinal uses of cocaine. Legalize cocaine, motherfucker. Legalize that shit. Let's regulate it and get it shipped out tomorrow. They're doing ketamine testing in the VA. I think you should let me smoke crack. My name is Dominic Velocity, and I support this message. Let me smoke government crack. Please. Make it 51. Think about it. Put them on ships, too. Dude, they're dancing in the streets and shit. This is the thing. This is the hard part, bro. Because I don't know. You know, I don't know. But I'm going to be honest with you. How many of those salty motherfuckers are over there now are actually boys with the dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, your boy got some. That's why you're upset. Y'all got your shit fucking pulled on. They put him in the back of a fucking unmarked van and you just walked, you turned around like you didn't know him. I don't know, I'm not saying. Bullshit. You got fucking got, homie. You feel bad. Look at, they're all fucking happy. All the business owners are like, I've owned a house here, it's never been worth that fucking thing. The fuck? What the American investors can you know how much this motherfucker's gonna be worth? I don't care if it's made out of mud. It's all made out of mud in the end. Give it the fucking food. I'm telling you, bro. It's not a bad thing. Make it 51. That's my stance on it. In the meantime, I haven't been following Ukraine and Russia because I've been just picturing me chilling on the beach in Venezuela with like condominium. Got in early and got invested. You made it 51, and all of a sudden that fucking VA, they're like, you absolutely get enough in Venezuela. Perfect. We're gonna go fucking just dowsing for oil. You show me a cocaine farm that was put out of production, and I find you a boat. Think about it. You're making all these drugs off of synthetic opioids like fentanyl. You're making hand over fist money. Yeah. Purdue Farm's just laughing right now. As I take my fucking 70th milligram of Oxycontin. I'm on 100 motherfucking milligrams of that shit a day. I just got done. I was on a fucking morphine drip. You ever been hit with a morphine drip? Motherfucker, you ever had Dilaudid? Have any of you ever been hit with the fucking Dilaudid devil, dude? I got fucking boom. They hit me with that shit and my whole body lit on fire. Just fucking ignited. I was like, don't give me that shit again. Give me the morphine. All right, they're like, absolutely. Take lots of food. Make sure you think. They got me like fucking boom, because I was fucking crying the 2 days I didn't have them. Crying. I'm like, I don't care if I shit the bed. I'm just fucking crying, dude. Like, I'm not transferring from my fucking bed to a wheelchair, from my wheelchair to a toilet. Dang, dude. No, heaven. I'll shit the bed. Speaking of shit in the bed, I feel bad for the state. Is Minnesota the state or is that the city? Minneapolis is the city, right? Minnesota is the state. Damn, they got a goofy motherfucker over there. Tim Long is a listen. You want to know why Kamala couldn't pull it off? Look no further. He's getting rattled by a YouTuber. Tim Long, the guy that was in the army, made E9, and then after he resigned, they're like, you know what? I just didn't really like the guy. Take it from him. They said that he was dink on a list. Do you know what happens when you're dink on a list? If you're not a piece of shit, they just call you and they're like, hey, update your fucking Deers information. And you go and you update your Deers information. They don't take E9 off of you, you know? I doubt the story, okay? I think that all of us in the military can say with confidence, you just had to get shots, and they're like, you know what? I know he made it, but I don't want him to. Somebody with some weight was like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna trust them. And because I'm seeing this, you're saying fraud? A government official involved in fraud? Tell me more. And this YouTuber was like, I'm gonna lay it out for you. I went to the daycares. I am a baby. I went undercover as a baby. I asked my baby friends that are my informants, and none of them go to this motherfucker. I'm like, and that story got you? Well, fraud or not, don't let a motherfucker like that rattle you. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fucking master leader, okay? I swear to God, I'll let you drink underage. I don't care. That shit didn't even, I never even lost rank for that shit. I'm fucking real. Not even a DUI? You got his shit stripped, not even for your DUI. Bro, like at least drive drunk. Right? At least drive drunk. I don't fucking give it too long. I was watching it. Like, if I was my governor, you know, fucking ashamed of myself like that, I'd be like, this is a German living in the fucking, no. And you let that fucking puffy, stay puffed motherfucker, he's all flaky and shit. I'm like, how are you sunburned? It's fucking snowing outside. That whole part of the country is 10 degrees right now. Why do you look like you just got fucking done being on a beach in Venezuela? Tim Walz he's scared because he's like, it was Ethiopia #1. He was in Mogadishu, just reliving the glory days, huh? He's like, oh, shit. You weren't. And if he was, then we gotta look at that deeper. What love child are you hiding? He has a Mogadishu love child. That's what it is. Fuck Tim Walz. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's check this out. See what else? There was another hot take. Oh yeah, fuck Sam Darnold. Fuck that Orange County motherfucker. Let me tell you something. The Niners, alright, I don't know what the spread is. I'm sure they're favorited. Hell no. I want the motherfucker from Gilbert. I need to know how these boys were in high school before I make my final decision. I want the one that was kind of a bully. I want there to be like a kid who's like, I had a rolly bag and Brock Purdy kicked it over every day that I came to school. I'm like, that's my guy. That's big guy status. I don't want the Orange fucking County prep kid, San Clemente High School. Stuff you in a locker, dude. And I went to a Catholic school. I'll flick you right in the nuts. Still got some down there, Sammy? Flick him right in the dick. It's like, dude, stop. Like, don't be a nerd. On the play. What's wrong, man? He's like, I'm trying to. Keep interrupting me. Here's the thing is that I will say about Sam Darnold. Best USC quarterback since Carson Palmer. Hang on. With the exception of Caleb Williams. But I think that we need to start differentiating this shit because Sam Darnold wouldn't have started a game in transfer ball football. NCAA, dude. Sam, you're telling me Sam Darnold's your guy? Yeah, I don't think so. You had a pipeline, right? What's this kid's mom look like? You know Pete Carroll was fucking taking some of you. I shouldn't talk about Sam Darnold's mom. You're right. But you know Pete Carroll was recruiting some of these kids based on their moms. We've all had a football coach that's like, he was single for way too long. Just for like 2 or 3 years. What do you mean? Coach Stewart's here? Am I in trouble? No, I was just here for dinner. We want to talk football. They weren't talking about the game. Your mom could give a fuck what school you were going to go to. No chance. There's some 34-year-old fucking college scout, dude, that's on the road for USC. She's in your home. He's like, the macaroni and cheese is lovely. She's like, oh, I'd love to show you this macaroni and cheese back here. She goes, his pussy. I'm sorry, it was a skilled nursing facility. Is that how that goes? I just want to know how these boys were in high school. I think that Gilbert, Arizona, hot as fuck. Here's the thing. The only thing I know about Gilbert is my ex-wife used to tell me, she's like, I used to go on a Greyhound bus to go and see my boyfriend. I was like, you took the Greyhound bus for dick. To Gilbert, Arizona. If there's boys like that, I'll fuck with them. If there's boys like that out there, those are good dudes. It was my ex-wife for a reason. Alright? So, the world is chaos. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not going to quit smoking cigarettes. It's the only thing I have left. Besides the pharmaceutical grade of heroin. Making Purdue Pharma. But I'll keep you guys updated on the journey. It is going to be a good time. Ninth Circle, Season 2. We're motherfucking back. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at dom.velocity999. Alright? We're gonna do this shit this year. We're gonna fucking have some fun. I'm gonna talk some shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're all domestic terrorists to begin with. And now that narco-terrorism's on the table, I know which one of y'all do coke, so I have a lot of fucking information. I will not cooperate. Okay?
Watch, this is going to be just a fucking
not cooperate with the law.
voice recording of
if
me.
You're a law person, don't even
singing the whole time.
Watch. You don't belong here.
It's going to sound terrible. Oh my god, dude.
Alright.
I thought I was done yesterday. I can't let it happen. I can't be done with it right now. For episode 1? Shit. There's so much that's gone on. I got divorced finally. Yeah. I got fucking divorced on January 6th. On January 6th, dog. The day they stole the vote and we stormed the Capitol, she stole my disability check. I'm not a steal the voter. I promise you I'm not. But she did. She got me. She got me good. She stormed the fuck out of the Capitol, dude. I mean, just start ripping shit out of my hands. That's mine. That's mine. I was like, dude, I don't even have things for you. She's like, I want all of it. She's nuts, dude. She's nuts. The more I think about it, she's nuts. She's trying to get the state of Arizona to release my medical record to her. She wants the blood from my fucking body. Okay? She does. She wants everything. She said, that was yours. It's not anymore. It's mine. And you'll never get it back. I'm like, dude, here's the thing. Because I'm in the hospital and I'm fucked up. There is that. There is an element to that. That is just like, I think we deserve a right. And I'm like, dude, it's not a tax return. It's protected health information. The Constitution tells you no. The government cannot live within my body, on my land. Okay? They cannot have access to shit. They don't need to know what I had for lunch. They don't need to know what I had for dinner. They don't need to know where I am living at currently. They don't need to know a goddamn thing. Okay? I don't want to give them none of that shit. Are you kidding me? Listen. Women get it. Okay? They got their rights taken from them. Is this about that? I didn't vote on Roe v. Wade, okay? RBG died. Let's be real here. This isn't on me. This is on y'all. Y'all motherfuckers are the ones that were like, states' rights, states' rights, states' rights. Bam! You can't cut that shit out. You can't scrape that shit out. And I'm a perfect example of a motherfucker that should have been whoosh, coat-hangered. They should have fucking, dude, no, they should have fucking ripped me out of my mother's uterus. She was 17 years old. She was 17 years old. I really look at this. I'm like, my grandparents, I love them. They're all Vietnam vets and shit. And I'm like, y'all thought this was a good idea? No one said a thing. Not a word. Like, you're a gift from God. I was, maybe when I was a baby. Even then, kind of a pain in the ass. Still kind of a pain in the ass. Look, dude, I don't care where you stand on the fucking spectrums in the eyes of God. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make you get one. Do you see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to be like, you get an abortion, and you get an abortion, and I'm not going to force abortions on you. They're not going to have you in a fucking detention facility waiting to be scraped. Alright? They're going to have you in a goddamn Planned Parenthood line waiting to receive pills. Like a fucking pharmacy, dude. It's Wednesday, she's back. I would love to do that for you. I swear to God. Because birth control, that shit's hormonal. That shit ravages a motherfucker's system. Boom, 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 boom. I swear to God. My ex-wife, she never shut the fuck up about it. I'm like, I get it. Childbirth is hard, dude. Look at them. They're beautifuls. They're blessings. They're gifts. They can do no wrong. Give them all of the sugar and candy. I don't give a fuck. Okay? You want to play video games all day? Let's do it. Let's start that Twitch account now. They're interesting as fuck. They're funny. Okay? I don't care. Me and Buggy have a great time. She's like building stairs and shit. I'm like, We're playing Spider. You know how good she's like, I just juked this fool. I'm like, no, you didn't. She's like, I swear, Dad. We're playing fucking Murder Mystery 2. I know that sounds terrible to play with a 6-year-old. I get it. I do. My dad bought me GTA. He bought me Vice City and San Andreas. My dad bought it for me. He's like, what is it about? You just shoot people. Let me see it. Fuck the thing for a little bit. He's like playing the missions. He's like, this is an extremely violent video game. I'm like, it's pretty cool, huh? He's like, dude, this is rad. Just sitting there playing with me. I swear to God, dude, look. We are 17 years apart. I'm 33 years old. My father is 50. Some of you guys have 50-year-old friends. Mine's my best fucking friend. From day one, dude. Me and this motherfucker are just out here, dude. Running the streets. He's like, do me a favor. Don't tell your grandma I got you this game, huh? I'm like, yeah, man, I got you. You know what I did one time, though? I finally got ballsy. And I was like, I'm just going to bring my PlayStation to grandma's because, like, there is downtime. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I love drawing in nature, but I ain't going to do that the whole time, dude. I'm going to play some fucking GTA. So I gotta light a cigarette. And, dude, I would be in there in grandma's fucking spare bedroom playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. There's a mission in it where you gotta, like, you're doing, like, lowriders, and you gotta, like, do the hydraulics with the buttons. That's, like, one of my favorite missions, dude. And you gotta, like, kill a bunch of people and steal a truck. Later on. So it's like, just let them play fucking Murder Mystery 2, dude. They're fine. They're gonna be fine. I promise. Drone operators? Some of these kids are getting recruited off of fucking, they're like Ubisoft accounts. They're like, son, do you want to come fly drones for the United States Space Force? It's like, yes, I do. I want to do that. I get just everybody. We'll clear you. And it'll be mission based, but sure. Whatever it is that you're trying to do. What is it that you want to do? You're telling me that kid's not a psychopath? I'm just kidding. Good for you. Godspeed, Captain. I used to be out on the job site. This is when I was in the Navy. I'm out on a job site, and they're doing an Operation Lazy Altitude. And they're flying planes and helicopters and shit like low, like super low. Real motherfucking low. And I remember I'm up on this tower, dude, and there's just sand getting kicked up everywhere. We're pulling wire. I'm like, there's a motherfucker my same pay grade in that motherfucker, dude. What am I doing, dude? I could have done the coolest shit in the world. I'm up here still pulling wire on a motherfucking tower, dude. I'm setting a cable tray in a JLG with my homegirl, dude. We're getting ready to die, dude. We've sealed our fate, dude. Fireball by Pitbull is playing in the background. Loud as fuck. You can't even think on that job site, dude. And we're fucking up in a JLG. It's fucking 25 mile an hour winds. Okay? And we're trying to pop bolts into a fucking cable tray. Fucking goddamn it, dude. Your fingers are fucking cold as fuck. Because it's fucking nighttime. You're like doing it at nighttime. or first thing in the morning, or first thing in the fucking ass crack of the morning, dude. And you're just fucking like, I signed up to do this? Is that the brokenness in me? Is that the brokenness in me? But you know what? You do it. And you do it every day. And you do it with the people that you see, and you get nauseated with them sometimes. You look at them and you're like, I wish I could break your bones, dude. I want to poison your food. You know? I'm going to let the garbage man fucking... We're moving garbage around. So, anyways, dude. I thought I was done on my boy Tim Walls, but I can't see it happen. I can't see it happen, dude. You weren't think on the list. The more I think about it, it makes me mad. It makes me mad. The more I think about it, I'm like, this motherfucker, dude, out here dancing. You're letting a YouTuber rattle you. They're giving him fucking... The internet is just smacking the fuck out of his belly. They pulled his shirt up over his head and they're fucking smacking him into town square. Damn, they got more motherfucking garbage. That's got to be all of them, dude. That was they just rolled every single trash can in this facility out here. Emptied it. Loud as fuck. So I apologize. Oh, yes, my nurse is coming to bring medication. Hello. Thank you.
Can you come inside? I can give you your hat and hat, whatever.
Alright. Did that include my 20 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to double check. You gave me drugs, right? On the orange cat. We're messing with the orange cat today. I had this cat come up to me yesterday. There's like strays all over this motherfucker. Stray cats everywhere. Call them Wallses. Just a stray cat out here fucking living in the government building. So you know he gets good food. But at the end of the day, dude, he is still a stray cat. So yeah, you got him with shots and shit. But like, you know, we'll let him live back here. They're mangy as hell, though. They're sleeping on top of fucking chairs, wheelchairs and shit. Spare medical equipment. Leave outside. That's their home. They sleep inside the little buckets of the commodes. I'm like, y'all are disgusting animals. But I was petting this motherfucker. It was the cutest little motherfucker in the world, dude. And it brought me a smile. I smiled a little bit. I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. The Niners won. I get to talk shit about Sam Darnold. You know? It's not a bad day. I'm out here just like smoking motherfucking cigarettes, dude. Alright? I'm not facing fraud charges. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Corruption. A YouTuber said that, bro. It wasn't even the FBI. You ain't even facing federal motherfucking indictment and you getting rattled to your core. some 14-year-old just talking shit on the internet. This is why I bring up video games, man. Some of us were forged in some shit, bro. Like, you go into a fucking Black Ops lobby in 2008, 9, bro. Wow, the place was a wasteland. It was a wasteland, and I was letting my fucking baby brother play this shit. He's like, "Your mom's a fucking whore." I'm like, "Jesus, dude." He's like, "Fuck that, dude." He's like, "He's over here fucking talking about hacking my account. Fuck you, pussy." I'm like, "Dude, is he starting?" He's like, "Just awakening. The spirit of Daniel is about to awaken." That's the only time he would get mad is in video games. In video games, he'll get mad. Even in football, bro, he was very level-headed. He might like pop off and like, he was excitable, but like he wasn't gonna fucking. He was very even keel. But you see him play some video games, he'll be mad as fuck. You stupid motherfuckers, camping motherfuckers. What are you doing? Push them, funnel them into our fucking fields of vision. What are we doing? He's like, set 2 motherfuckers here. Bow, bow. And run them through this motherfucker. We're going to kill everybody. I'm like, dude, yes. That is what you should do. Machine gunners here. Bow, bow. Sniper here. And then the rest of us, we're going MP5s. We're rushing these motherfuckers through. We're pushing them into fucking fields of fire. I don't care that they got 23 kills. You got assists, brother. And that's what fucking matters as a team. As a unit. I'm like, do it. Do that shit. Schemed up. Scheme it up. Alright? Watch the film. Alright? Me and my little brother used to watch film. This motherfucker's 10 years old. 10 years old, bro. And him and I are sitting there fucking watching him like, 99 is big. He's like, yeah, he is. I'm like, how you gonna handle that? He's like, I'm gonna get as low as I can and hit him right in the fucking hip. I was like, there you go. I like that. He's like, on that crack, I'm gonna get him. I'm like, yep, on that crack play, you're gonna get him. We used to run this diamond formation, right? We had a kid that could throw the ball. So like, you're talking about 10-year-olds. Not very many 10-year-olds can throw the ball. You got a kid that can push the ball. It's an asset, dude. It's a fucking crazy turn of events. I'm like, yeah, I remember you. It's been years. It's been decades since I've been home. But Daniel's getting fucking. He's running the diamond set, and they're running him point at. He's cracking on the outside backer, and then the 2 inside receivers are releasing onto the corner that was covering him. If he goes in, he's fucked. Okay, if he goes with Daniel's gonna crack the fucking end. Just label him irrelevant because guess what? Boop, this dude's coming down. We're running fold blocks on the edge, finding unique angles, blocking angles to get leverage on a motherfucker. I want his inside shoulder irrelevant. You got it. Yeah. That means a light. Yeah. All right, man. Yep, no problem, man. There's some old motherfuckers here, man. There's some smoked out old motherfuckers here, dude. I swear to God, that ain't teeth missing because you're fucking 70, brother. That's teeth that are missing because you've been on methamphetamine for 18 plus years. That's a crystal addiction I ain't seen yet. That's Bakersfield white trash. I gotta respect it right there, dude. Gotta respect it. I'm like, look, I get it. I grew up on a farm up in Northern California, throwing in attics and shit. My dad didn't give a fuck. He's like, there's asbestos up there, don't touch it. He's like, definitely don't put your hands in your mouth. Like, take your hands out of your mouth. You've been playing in fucking fiberglass, you're gonna put fucking your hands in your mouth? What is wrong with you? He's like, don't fucking chew your nails. But, bro, fucking spit that shit out. I don't care. He's talking mad shit. So, like, Daniel got on the sticks, bro. You know, we would strategy, bro. We were always trying to fucking find an upper edge somehow. We're watching film. I'm like, we're naming this motherfucker flan cakes right here. And he's like, yup, I like it. So to him, he's like, I got flan cakes. Good one. On a good one, dude. I'm like, bet. So we would get home, we would watch the tape, and he's like, save that one. I'm like, yes, I will. He hit this kid twice in one play. Boom! Drops him. Or no, it was a different kid. He got two of them in one fucking play on a crackback. Boom! Drops flan cakes on the outside linebacker. And then fucking the safety comes up, and he fucking gets up, sees the safety, and BAM! Cleans the safety out. Kid just goes fucking dipping down the sideline. I'm like, there it is. There it is. Fucking Daniel, man. But the only time, dude, he would get mad as fuck during video games. Some of these dudes, they don't know what it's like to be rattled like that. Tim Walz, he was on the internet, what, 30 minutes? How long has it been since he became even, who knew Tim Walz before Kamala? Not me. Puffy motherfucker. Guy is the fucking milkiest of the fucking Germans, dude. He's the creamiest motherfucker in the world, dude. You found the creamiest sour cream eater that you could find, bro. I put it on a potato. Yeah, dude, you are a fucking potato. You know that, Tim Walz? You're letting a motherfucking YouTuber Ninja just fucking smoke this dude. Tim Walz is being bullied by Twitch streamers today. He's like, they're calling me retarded. So you are being fucking weird, man. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking weird. They're calling you that? Fuck. Are you being that? Maybe a little bit, huh? Dropped a cigarette. Motherfucker. I don't want to drop this. I'm just going to leave it there, dude. I'm just going to leave it there. I got a whole pack right here. I got a whole pack. I'm going to drop my phone. I'm going to drop my fucking iPad just to grab a cigarette. No, I'll grab it later. What am I doing? Who am I kidding? Who am I fucking kidding? Ridiculous. What a good fucking idea Tim Walz was. He's been a gift. He's been a gift to me. I haven't been following the Maduro shit. I need to get back after it. I just know he snatched the boy and he's in New York. Why do you think they chose New York to try him at? You think there was they brought in some terrorist? Do you think? His organization? What if that's it? Wouldn't that be juicy? Wouldn't that make more sense? This is complete what ifs, right? What if earthworms had handguns? Birds would fuck with them, but, right, they do. Right? They don't have, or they don't. I mean, shit. Shit, maybe that oxy kicked in a little bit. I don't know. That was on here, wasn't it? Oh shit, I'm putting burning holes in my pocket. Oh my god. What a goddamn mess. What a mess of a country, huh? Fucking fraud. Ethiopian love children. No, and remind everybody this is 100% satire. And if I do end up dead through mysterious circumstance, investigate it. Tim Walls will be behind it. At the end of the rainbow, there is a leprechaun. Chase him. Harass him for his gold. You don't know how lucrative it could be. I don't know. The motherfucker ain't being indicted for no goddamn insider trading. Nothing, dude. He's dink on a list. They're taking rank from him because he didn't get his shots. Okay? So that's what you're telling me? This dude's running the city. Running a state, isn't he? Is he governor? He's the Gavin Newsom? Ours looks like the devil. To me. I swear to God, when I think about who the devil is, I think of a tall gay man with slick back hair and a jawline like Gavin Newsom's. I'm like, that guy could be good for this country. Just perfect teeth. I'm like, you do something terrible. You do terrible things behind closed doors, don't you? I don't know that that's true, right? But I'm just like, you have what do you got? Some fucking Puerto Rican dude named Johnny that just beats the shit out of you every night. Pow, 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 pow. As you tied up, ball gag in the mouth, just getting the shit kicked out of him. Hitting him with a whip. Pow! This is for the natives. Pow! That's what it's got to be, huh? I swear to God, dude. That's what it is. It's only logical explanation for why he looks like that. He's the goddamn devil. He's got to be. He's a politician. He has been forever. He's a devil. I heard him speak one time at like one of my aunt or uncle's graduations. I don't remember if it was Chico State or if it was San Francisco State. I think Chico State. I think it was. I think. It definitely wasn't caught. You know, she said, fuck school. I don't know why I'm talking like you guys know who this is. I'm talking about my aunts. That being said, you guys get privacy, okay? You're not Tim Walz or Gavin Newsom yet, okay? Listen. These motherfuckers come to me and they tell me we're communists now. I was like, that was the whole reason why Grandpa was in Vietnam. Do you know that? I'm like, think about that shit. That was the only reason why he was there. Because of your dumbass books. We're communists because of Japanese cartoons. It doesn't even make sense. You be an imperialist. right? At one point in time, that would have been true. But our United States Navy, and my other grandfather, Lloyd Scott, said, no thank you. And he just they bombed the shit out of other ships in the ocean, just sunk them to death. All these Japanese sailors just died. You want to if you want to remember what the reality of World War II was, they beat the fuck out of them. They were flying fucking planes and shit. Just fucking tearing each other apart over the open ocean. They're like, fucking everything burned. We're like, fuck them, no. Then they would just light these tiny islands like Iwo Jima on fire. These motherfuckers would just bombard them. This is the other, because they're fighting other ships in the ocean while another motherfucker that has a better vantage point is just decimating the fucking coastline, dude. And then the Marines would show up, dude. I got a chance to see what the modern version of it is. One motherfucker. Savage warriors, brother. It's one of the most impressive things. And CB's on occasion, they go to things called beach masters. I never got to go. But it is like another spot for CBs that are in like the mechanic like world, because it's mostly mechanics because they work on boats and shit. They'll work on the boats, they work on the construction equipment that gets rolled off as well. It's like in case the whole fucking, they gotta get a battalion on the shore. Boom! These motherfuckers are rolling fucking roadways immediately. They just decimated the coastline. Fucking the Marines are dominating the fucking battle space and just ripping apart a country. And these motherfuckers are like, build roads, and they just go right behind them. Got your back, dude. I'm like, fuck, that's sick. They're like, right? I'm like, that is dope. Equipment operators, mechanics, they get to do different shit than like what we do. We deal with facilities and shit, which is also kind of cool. And I'm going to explain to you why. Because I ended up doing it in the civilian world a step even further. And it fascinated me. It fascinated the fuck out of me. I was like, in there, I'm working now as an electrician, sound and comm technician, right? IBW Local 413, all right? My dad, well-known guy. We're doing work on this fucking base, dude, and we're just pulling wire. I'm not even going to get into what it is that we were doing at all. Like, because I'm not even trying to go down that road. It just sounds like a bad day, you know? I get it, dude. This is a bad day. I was there when a ship was burning, dude. I was down in San Diego when a ship was burning. I was just like listening to them. I'm like, damn, they're dealing with all this shit? And they're like, yeah. What do we do here? I'm like, what do you guys do here? I don't do that. Hey, morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You guys do that. I had no clue. I'm like, good for you guys. That's important shit. I hope you guys get it out. And he's like, yup. All right, I'll see you on Thursday. Holy fuck. my troops are like sending me pictures and shit of the fucking. They're like, look at this motherfucker's on fire. They're just like playing in the smoke. I'm like, go inside, dude. Now you are not. Do not go outside. Stay in the barracks. Do not go out there. And this poison of noxious air. Absolutely do not do that. And they're like, are you sure? Like, we were at the pool that day. I don't give a fuck. There's a few of us. They're like, I was at the beach watching that bitch smoke. Oh my god, dude. I was surfing right down the road. I'm at Black's Beach, butt-ass naked, watching the Bonhomme Richard fire go down. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But I was in San Diego for it. Okay. And I'm like, dude, fielding calls for my troops. They're like, what do we do? I'm like, don't do anything. If we really need you to go out there, we will. But that is the shitty part. That motherfucker's listing. It's tipping. Right? The amount of fuel. If the whole thing's on fire. Fire, brother. I'm like getting the videos. I'm sitting outside. I'm like, I could smell it from fucking Chula Vista. I swear to God, bro. I could smell it in housing in fucking Chula Vista because you're up on this hill. So like if you looked out on a clear day, you could see the whole fucking coastline. At like a high enough spot. In those neighborhoods? Oh yeah. But dude, I was like, you'd be looking out, dude. The freeway's right there. And the bay is right there. You drive it. I would drive it. And I would work there. On the pier. Damn near. I'm just like, what the fuck? Don't go outside. I'm like, I shouldn't even be outside. But I was. Because it's safe from probably where I was at. But like where they're at, they're just fucking. I got tonsillitis the next week. Oh my god, dude. I've had strep since then. Okay? It hasn't ended. Oh my god, dude. So, you gotta really fucking acknowledge where you're at and what you've seen, what you know. Oil, motherfucker, what? Give me that. These motherfuckers run what? Dumbass system. Gotta be able to do it all, baby. That's why I'm like, bro, I think people don't know how fucking advanced some of these motherfucking systems are. And I was like, and there's a shit out there now that they are admitting, they're like, we don't even know what the fuck this is. Okay? I'm like, think about that shit. Think about that shit. Take it a step further. You're a fighter pilot in the world's most advanced aircraft, and you have no clue what the fuck that is. None. And they're just popping up left and right, fucking with us. Watch, dude. They're gonna come down and just start fucking with us. And like, they got a little bit of the technology. It's like a teacher that decides, like, look, I could fail this kid. I could. I know I could, but I also couldn't. You know? You don't have to. Keep the kid eligible. Just wanted to fuck off. You know? I get it. You got the gist of it. He passed all the tests. You got A's on it. You just did not do any of the homework. Why did I do that, man? I'll pay attention, though. I promise you. It'd be high as fuck. I just smoked salvia in the parking lot. Okay, and I'm going into fucking Earth and space science class, just shaky. What the fuck's wrong with him? He's fine. Let's do it. Carl Sagan, right? Pale blue dot him. Bow! I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in there high as fuck. It's tripping. So, you just keep doing that for a while, and things pan out, dude. They do. I swear to God. If you just work for the government, and you go and like technologically travel the world to go and do shit that only the people that actually know the buildings and the contributions to maintenance, to fucking maintenance. I read it. My name's on everything. I'm like, they're gonna know who the fuck did this. I'm in there writing jackets up. I'm like, you think I won't? I was like, I will do every motherfucking check on every single fucking piece of equipment that we have. And I logged everything, dude. And I gave it to somebody else. But I don't know who turned it over. It's one of those things that I think about the most about where could I have done better in my military career. I wish that I didn't, because Michelle was getting ready to have
Wrong.
at the same time. So I'm getting ready to go home, and this baby's going to be born that day, pretty much. So they're like, all right, we'll send you home early, and I'm stressing the fuck out. They get me home early, and they turned it over to somebody else. And I just wish I would have been able to oversee it. Because I would have been like, this whole fucking thing is all I did this deployment. I counted things. I fixed shit. I would put shit together in order to create new shit. I'm like, these are a bunch of starters that I rebuilt. These are screens and button displays I resoldered. Everybody thought I was in there just fucking off. I swear to God. They're like, he's up there asleep in the fucking tech library, isn't he? Because I passed out fucking studying. Dude, I'm reading this entire fucking tech manual. Front to back, bro. I'm like, I'm going to know exactly what the fuck is wrong with this thing. I swear to God, dude. Then I would have them out at the smoke pit and then just flipping through them. There's a bunch of flow charts in there. And they guide you through troubleshooting steps. But you have to still understand the troubleshooting process. Because when you're at that level, you have to go into the actual manual. And it's hard literature. It's not shit that you're Googling or fucking. But some of it you might be able to. And this is the thing that we learned. We're watching YouTube videos. We're like, looking at shit. Okay, I see how this goes together. Alright. And we're fucking taking it apart. Dude, we're watching, I swear to God, we're watching shit on fucking hydraulics. These hydraulic gearboxes. No, dude. On the Mini X. This little John Deere Mini X, dude. Was it a John Deere? No, it was a cat. I don't fucking remember. But regardless. Mine was a John Deere. My engine was a John Deere. And my fucking piece of equipment. Yeah. It was fucking bright green. Like, you fuckers. That's why they do it, is to make you sick. You open the motherfuckers up and something went wrong. Alright? That's the only time the motherfuckers like to open them up. What they need to know is that you need to open them up. You need to be maintaining those fucking systems. Lubrication and maintenance alone should be blowing your back out. It should be. Your pieces of equipment. Diesel's cheaper than water. Are you aware of this? Diesel is cheaper than motherfucking water. Alright, I looked up what's a 55 gallon of distilled water cost? $75 fucking dollars. How much is a barrel of motherfucking crude oil or whatever the fuck? It's like $60 for fucking diesel. You're paying $60 for a barrel of diesel, a full barrel of diesel. You're getting it at $20 fucking dollars in some cases cheaper than you will get water. But this is why I was looking, and this is what's really interesting, is I was looking at hydrogen technologies. I got fascinated with hydrogen technologies because I'm a fucking generator guy. This is what I did while I was on deployments for the United States government, was I just did all of the fucking maintenance, all of it, and just would track it in these systems. And then fucking spreadsheets and through fucking maintenance systems, through 3M, through fucking, I swear to God, you're tracking tools and shipments, and you're tracking fucking, how do I get this fixed? How do I get this fixed as fast as possible for as cheap as possible with what I have here and what I can get ordered? What's going to be a more cost-effective system? Bro, we were doing shit like this. I'm like, all right, I can see. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. And I'm putting things together, and I'm like, all right, there's no voltage with the bus. I'm like, all right, have you checked the keypad? Because I'm like, I'm noticing weird shit on the display screens, and they're touch screens. All right. And I'm like, so you'd be pressing buttons on these fucking things, but they have these little keypads that you would like scroll over and select things with. And I'm like, you would go to turn the switch on because the switch right here isn't fucking working either. I swear to God. And I was like, and this whole fucking circuit runs together through the display with the keypad and with this button action, and it actuates through the microchip and tells you to open that fucking circuit up. And he's like, the keypad. I was like, I know it sounds fucking insane, but it's the switch and the keypad. They work together through this relay system. I was like, I studied the entire relay system and how they communicate in order to send signals to the voltage regulator, all this other fucking shit, which the voltage regulator then tells the fucking system to put it to the bus because there's controls in between. And they're like, okay, if I switch this motherfucker out, boom, swap the keypad, and we made some motherfucking money, dude, because we didn't have to. They were talking about ordering a whole interface module. It was about $8,000. I was like, I need the interface, dude. I guarantee you. And I resoldered the keypad, and I hooked it back up to the screen, and I cleaned all the fucking connections off and popped that bitch back together, and fucking hit there was on the keypad, the enter button, and you had to turn the fucking relay on, the K1 relay, to send voltage through to the fucking the bus, the voltage bus. And you take these cables and you plug the fucking cables into load, right? And so I was doing load tests with these fucking things, and they would take all fucking day long, and I would sit there and smoke cigarettes. They're like, don't smoke out here. I'm like, all right. The fuck? I'm just load bank. Just fucking 3 or 4 of them, dude. I'm like, this thing, yeah. At 80%, it runs efficient at this rate. At 100%, it runs efficient at this rate. And you would log it. The whole fucking thing. And it gets tracked through a system. And that system was the maintenance system. And you would see how integral it is in maintaining your equipment, yes, but then also understanding how shit like that works, because in the field, you need to be able to get your voltage out of that motherfucker because you're spending diesel. And they're like, diesel, motherfucker, that shit is cheap. Now it is. Because we liberated the oil fields of fucking Afghanistan and Iraq. And all them motherfuckers liberated them. So, like, wouldn't you know it?
It was right underneath all of these poppies. And they sold them to Purdue Pharma and gave me Oxycontin. And that's where I'm at today, everybody. So, welcome back to Season 2 of The Nice Circle.